Hi. Today what I'm going to be doing is going over a chord melody arrangement of the song The Wellerman. This is a New Zealand folk song, I believe. It was on the internet now for a while. The reason why I chose this one is because it highlights some of the stuff we've been talking about lately with minor scales, and specifically the harmonic minor scale. It's set in A minor, this arrangement is, but specifically I'm going to be using the harmonic minor, which is going to allow that raised 7th degree G sharp to come out whenever I play an E chord. So basically this arrangement is going to cover all the various chord forms that we've talked about in this key. That includes the majors, some minor, diminished, as well as augmented chords. So there's going to be a PDF as usual linked in the description, and if you want to play along, obviously call up the PDF, that way you can watch. To make things a little bit easier, because this time around I did something with the chord melody that I had not done with my previous chord melodies, I went ahead and moved the melody note around. That is to say, it's not always the highest note, it's not always the lowest note. Sometimes it's right in the middle of the 3-note chord that I'm playing. The main thing though is that the melody note is always there. So to highlight that, I went ahead and put it in red on the PDF. So if you download that PDF that's linked in the description, you'll notice some red notes, and whenever you do, those are the notes that are the primary melody, with the chords happening around them. So here we go. From the beginning, a little slower than the tempo that I indicated on there. That way, if you want to steal some of the fingerings I'm using, that'll be easier. Once again, that was a little slower than the tempo indicated on the PDF. Hopefully you saw the fingerings clearly enough so that if you want to go ahead and try this version, you can. Just want to mention before I go that this version moves around quite a bit, probably more than you'd have to if you were looking to make a chord melody version of this that was a little more straightforward. My purpose, of course, was to go ahead and highlight a lot of the triads that we've been working with, the majors, minors, diminished, and augmented, that happen to occur with the harmonic minor scale. So again, with that in mind, you might notice there's a lot of up and down, and also I'm playing certain parts that repeat, certain measures that have the same chords in them in different positions. Again, just to try and highlight where you can reach those. And that really is the point of what we're also getting at when I've talked about using triads, and specifically inversions, which this song makes use of once again, is you don't have to be restricted to one specific area of the neck. Hopefully this is a nice exploration of that. It's one of the more elaborate ones I've done now. I don't know if you've watched any of the other previous chord melody songs I've done, but we're starting to branch out from just the basic stuff, the Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, for instance, because at this point we've covered more ground. We're going to continue doing that with the other chord melody songs that come your way, and hopefully you're enjoying them and getting something out of it too. Once again, download the PDF in the description if you want to go ahead and have a clearer version of how this is played. Take care.